Hello everybody, Sir Phobos here. New day dawning in Subnautica. Today we are going to be building our habitat, our underwater base, our sea lab. Um, so last episode we did build the builder, uh, and there it is. And we're going to be using that to create our base. Now, picking a location for the base is kind of important. Um, you don't want to put it anywhere too shallow, just so you don't have to keep rebuilding it or building new parts, even though it's pretty easy to disassemble it. But you also don't want it anywhere too near, like, the really aggressive fish, so they're harassing you every time you come in and out. Or, what was that? Nothing? Oh. That's good to know. I'll come back to you for later. We're really close to, like,
30 seconds of oxygen
those
remaining.
gastropods, gasopods, or whatever they're called, because those guys are super loud and annoying. But this looks like a good spot down out over here. And look at this. Lots of trenches. Got some oxygen right there. There's nothing out here apparently. I'm going to scan that fragment real quick though. What do you do when we already have the blueprints? Guess we'll find out, huh? It gives you titanium. Well, which is good. As you can see, I actually filled my inventory with titanium. Because that is what you will be using primarily for starting out. So you kick your builder, you right click, and it opens up your build menu here. And then you want to left click on foundation. The first time you open it up, every time it seems like, the game will freeze for a second as it processes your request to start building stuff. I'm actually going to run up and get air real quick, just so I don't run out. So we are pretty deep. Actually, I think over here looks pretty good. Right over here. So we're going to lay down our foundation. Oh, radiation. Okay. How about right here? Close to the radiation. So we get the foundation, and then you just hold the left click button, and it'll start to construct it. If you don't have enough materials, it will actually just partially construct, which is kind of cool. So it'll say like partially constructed until you finish it, until you gather the materials. So we'll actually dig this sand out of here real quick.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, we got a nice little pokey bit there. Okay, let's run up and get oxygen real quick, so we don't drown building our base.
Emergency.
Yo,
10 seconds of
hush.
remaining.
I appreciate a computer, but hush. Now to, oh, maybe this was a bad idea. Is there radiation down here? Yeah, there is. Alright, you know what, I'll show you how to deconstruct. If you hold E, it deconstructs it and it gives you back all the components. So we're just going to do that. Just because I don't want to deal with the radiation right this second. Depending on how long this episode takes, we'll build a radiation suit next time, just so we'll be done worrying about it. How about over here? Ooh, how about right over here on this cliff?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh no, it's one of those stupid guys. So those guys are loud. And so we had radiation again. I'm kind of a I'm a pain in the butt. I like having a good view with my base. We put it right over here. Yeah. I'll put it right there. And it will move some of the sand and stuff out of the way, and then you can actually go up and just dig in the sand, and it'll shoo it away from your structures. You know, most of it. And then just building again. There we go. See how much of that sand it gets rid of. Oh, not much.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen.
So we gotta do a little bit of digging here. And we won't drown either, probably. We'll dig the rest of that out here in a second. But yeah.
Emergency, 10 seconds of oxygen.
The foundation, actually a 2x2 foundation is what you want it to have your base centered. Yeah, I know. I ended up picking a spot that requires a lot of a lot of digging. So here, I'm gonna mess around with this, get it how I want it, and then I'll pop back into the video. All right, be right back, everybody. All right, there we go. We have our foundation set. So now we want to build a room, the multi-purpose room. We'll build it.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, stop it. We'll put it right here. Get that going. Boom, multi-purpose room. Now,
10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
the next thing you want to do is build a hatch, which I did not actually prepare for because I am a dummy. A hatch is the door to your new base. I'm just going to grab this crap while I'm out here. But what we can build in place of the hatch first is power, because we're going to need that too. We'll do that first though. So you want to open it up. You want to come to the power tab, and you want a solar panel. Solar panel is 2 titanium and 2 quartz, and you can just stick it right on the top here. There you go. You can hear our base powering up down there. And actually it told you how much power it gave. It said 25 power a minute. So let's see if we can build a second solar panel on top. Just to, yep. And we'll see if that doubles our power. Now I actually have to run back to the escape pod and build some glass so we can build a hatch. So let's do that here real quick. Let's pick crap up as we go. I have room for more salvage? Yes, I do. So we'll pick up the extra salvage too, because we're going to need it. Yeah, once you start getting your base established, that's when you can start really picking everything up that you find. Oh, another fragment. I'll stop and scan that real quick. No, it's just a seam off. Okay. Just because you'll be able to actually build real storage inside your little base there. And if you want to expand your base, you know, you're going to need lots of components. Quartz becomes really valuable then too. So just, you know, now that you'll actually have space for stuff. Ooh, little quartz hole. It's okay to pick it all up. You know, the first couple days, you kind of just want to limit to what you need for your immediate survival, just so you don't bog down your inventory and, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, once you get going and once you get the base open, you'll want to start picking everything up again. So let's make a piece of glass for the door. And yeah, that'll be fine. Then we'll just make everything in the base after that. And then don't forget which way your base was. 'Cause it wasn't that way. It was this way. Right? So we'll show you how to fix this problem too. Hopefully I didn't screw up. Oh goodness, I might have. Yep. We're just gonna I'm gonna pause the video real quick while I refine my base. Sorry. Darn it. Okay, here we are. Just, got a little lost. But there is something you can do to prevent that from happening, and we'll go over that here in a little bit. But first, let's put a door on our base. Let's put that right there. And now we can go inside. Thank you. As you can see, we have a ton of power because we built the solar panels. Now, just so we can get this fully operational, you want to go to Appliances and build a fabricator in here. Let's build the fabricator right here on this wall. Yay, now we have our own personal fabricator. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah, so there's an item called the beacon, which we need copper wire for. That's what we will build next, so we don't lose our base again. But first, let's break down that salvage we have and get a few things going here in the base. Nighttime approaches anyway. There's some things you can use to spruce up your base. Next thing I want to build is going to be a window, just so I can look outside. You can see a window takes 2 glass. So you just build a couple glass. And it'll be helpful in determining when it is night and day. Mostly when the day comes. Just so you're not stomping around at night when you don't want to. I want to make sure my window faces out this way. So I have a nice view of this terrible dark abyss. Head back inside. So you can build it from either side, but then you can tell it's very dark and scary out there. If you look up, you can see our power. We've used a significant amount of our power, and it doesn't charge, or it doesn't charge fast, at least at night. Obviously, because they are solar panels. We have a ton of titanium. Let's see what else we can build here. We can build some corridors if we wanted to expand it, but I think we'll leave that as is for right now. We can build a bench, put that right in front of our window. That's where we'll rest and hang out. Let's go ahead and let's build a wall locker here real quick. Put it right here next to our fabricator. And we can label it there. We'll toss our titanium in there because we are going to move everything from our escape pod over here. So we can label it titanium, just so we know. And then we can, make other lockers for the other materials if we need to. So yeah, we can have a seat, wait for daytime, although I think we will just run back. I'm going to run back, grab all the materials, and move them over here. I'll do that off camera, but give me just a moment here. Alright, and we're back. I actually have everything from the escape pod with me. And I did take the liberty of making some copper wire. And what we're going to do there is we're going to make the deployable, and we are going to make a beacon. That little guy there. Let's see. Where'd you go? Beacon. So we'll just put you in our 5 spot real quick. Take you out. And we're going to deploy you right there. Oops. There we go. I want to... There we go. So B1 is our base. I'm pretty sure you can rename the beacon, can't you? Yeah, edit beacon. How do you edit it? There we go. Edit beacon. B1. Home base. Okay. So now that'll ping home base for us at all times. So we can always find our way home now. Just like the escape pod. You can see it kind of poofing out that way. We'll always have home base. Alright. Now, oops. Let's open the footlocker there. Let's take some titanium out. And we'll make some glass. Or actually, we just need quartz, huh? We'll put our builder back on our hotbar. And make another wall locker. Beside the first one here. And we'll throw all our quartz in there. And then we'll make one more. 2 titanium, 2 quartz. So 2 quartz, 2 titanium, another wall locker, and this just will be for all our other miscellaneous stuff. Oops. Silicon rubber, silver, gold. We'll throw our other components in there that we don't need right this second. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So we got a base established. Not in too bad of a location. I do like it here. Ooh, lots of salvage around this area. I'm just gonna grab up here. In the next episode, I will focus on making a radiation suit, so we don't have to be worried about that. And then, as far as thriving and surviving goes, I think we might build the sea moth. And we'll get all the components together that we need to do that. And we'll make that happen. Because after you have the sea moth, it is just a hop, skip, and jump away from having the Cyclops. And then doing some real big exploring.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
And you can just go in your base, obviously, to get air back. I might spruce the place up a little bit more off camera, but yeah. So we got our base established, we got our builder, and then of course you can always build other places. Like I could just leave this here and go build another base somewhere else, or I could just make a giant network off this. You can build corridors, and then add more multi-purpose rooms, and just have a huge undersea base. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. I think there was a piece of quartz out there. I'm going to go grab it. But yeah, so that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope it was helpful. And we will catch you in the next one. Goodbye.